Guys, it's Nick, and I'm going to be doing a review for you on the Deathwish video. It just came out. If you haven't seen it, you don't want to, have it spoiled for you, feel free to click out right now. Go see it. This video is by far the best skate video I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen tons of them. If you buy it at a skate shop and on iTunes, you get this little booklet. It has, pictures, all the deck graphics and everything. And then, you get the video, which is right here. And he also has this little cutout right here of the team and the car, having fun. Alright, so I'm just going to talk about people and their parts and everything, how good it was. Start out with the beginning of the video. The opening part was Lizard King, who I wasn't expecting much from him, because I really didn't really like him before I watched this video, but after watching this, he does some of the coolest, most insanely weird tricks I've ever seen. Here's some of his best tricks. If you've seen the 5 block that's in Atlanta, it's humongous. But the bottom block on it's a little bit smaller, and he ollied off that. And you know how if you ever seen him in any videos before, you see him do this, but he lands in kind of like a rock fakie on it, but his back truck is on it, on that last block, and then his front truck is off, and he just slides off of it, and he ollied down it and did that. It was insane. And also, he did a manual on this ledge, and came off into a set of stairs and just rolled down the stairs. It was retardedly awesome. And this was the most insane trick in this part, and in the video too, one of the most. If you've seen the Santa Monica triple set, it's a 3 flat 3 flat 3. He kickflip and then firecracker the last 3 stairs. It was amazing. It was retardedly awesome. You never see anybody do that. And also his ender was a frontside nose slide down Hollywood 16. You never see that trick down any handrails. You might see it on a ledge, but you never see it on rails, which I was impressed. Second part of the video is Furby. Don't have too much to say about him, because basically his entire part stand it out as he is one of the most cleanest skaters I've ever seen. Everything he does he lands perfectly clean. He doesn't land anything sketchy or anything, He doesn't do any of that Tory Pogo thing where he flops his arms everywhere, But the only super highlight I remember is he switch flipped that 6 block in I think it's in San Jose. I don't remember exactly. The one that Reynolds skated in Staggold. And he also did. There's that rail that everybody skates over. I don't know what it's called. It's a 16 stair or something, and he switch flipped over, or nollie flipped, I don't remember. And then there's this drop, I don't know what it's called, I've seen it in plenty of videos, and he nollie flipped off of it. Landed clean at every single one of those tricks. Next part, let's talk about Eric Ellington. For his age, I didn't expect much of him, but it turned out being amazing. Basically, one of his last tricks, I don't remember if this is ender or not, but he impossible at Hollywood 12, but it got this angle of it that looked amazing. It was perfect. He had probably one of my favorite parts of the video. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Next guy is Neen. The guy who does the perfect heel flips. His part was awesome. He skated so many big things. That rail that Furby did the switch flip over, he heel flipped over it, then Vario heel flipped over it, and everything he does is just perfect. He heel flips back. He heel flip backsmiths the rail, and then talk about Slash. His part was really good. I'm saying that about everybody because this video is amazing. There's this hubba. It's really steep. I'm not gonna talk about too much about his part because I don't remember every trick. This trick stood out. He full cab nose slid the hubba. It's really steep. It's the steepest hubba I've seen. That's actually skatable. And next part was Jim Greco. I think he had the best part in the video. Him and Lizard King together had the best part. He's old, and I didn't expect much from him. But when I saw it, I actually saw his part on YouTube before the video, before I got the video, because they released that part on YouTube. But he does humongous gaps. He's always probably the size of like El Toro, and he ollies it, and then he does a switch frontside flip down this thing that's like a 16 or 17 stair size of. It's like a 7 block or something. I don't know. And his ender, well, first of all, he does a ton of dark slides in the video. Like, he tray flip dark slides and big heel dark slides. He did a switch dark slide down a handrail for his ender, which is insane. Like, you never even see anybody do dark slides except for Rodney Mullen. But, alright, the last part. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about Moose. Moose, he's one of the most tech skaters I've seen. He does flip into every trick, flip out. He did a hard flip, back tail, varial heel flip out on a ledge, and he does a ton of like kickflip front crooks and everything. His part was great. And the last part, which was the hype of the video, John Dixon, it wasn't like, it didn't really exactly live up to the hype as much as I thought it would. But his ender was amazing, and he also skates humongous things. In his ender, he ollies off this roof into this bank, and it was huge. It looks so scary. And, that's basically the video. You should really go out and get it. It was like $20 at my local skate shop for this. It was the best. It also comes with like bonus footage and everything. Neen just sessions this staircase in the bonus footage, and it comes with an extra part, 2 extra parts with, I think the guy's name is like Pat Rummy, and then something Taylor Kirby, I think is his name. Had their part. I think they're flow for the team. They're not they're flow. I'm not sure exactly, but it was great. I suggest you go out and get this video. Best skate video I've ever seen. Like, it's like pretty sweet, but better. Nothing else to say. It's great.